I walked around the whole Yamanote Line. It's 34.5 kilometers, 30 stations,
and it took about 3 days total. Why, you may ask? Same reason I always give. Because.
So how long does it take to walk around the Yamanote Line? Let's find out.
Next stop, Kanda Station.
So far so good. I'm about 5 minutes into the journey. I severely underestimated the time I would have to wait at crosswalks.
And without much fanfare, I've made it to Kanda Station.
Leaving Kanda Station feeling great.
I love discovering these little back alleys in Tokyo. Everywhere I go, I see these little bicycle rental stations. That gives me an idea. If you'd like to see that video, tell me in the comment section. One thing I love about Tokyo is these old buildings, but they're slowly and surely being replaced by skyscrapers. I know you're all excited to get to Akihabara, so let's keep moving. The famous Akihabara Station. If you've been here, drop a comment down below.
Okay, we're leaving Akihabara Station. I could sit there and film all day because there's so many cool maid cafes, electronic stores, but I've got about 27 more stations to go, so let's keep going.
Next stop, Okachimachi Station. And here we are. I've always loved this name. I don't know what it means, but I love it. From that clock, I can see I've been walking about 50 minutes so far. Fun fact, some older people still call the Yamanote Line the Yamate Line. I'm sure all these shops are 100% legit. Next stop, Winnow Station. And before I knew it, I arrived at Winnow Station. Winnow Station is massive, like an airport. They even have their own Hard Rock Cafe. And it's officially almost 15 minutes after 1. I've been walking about an hour and 10 minutes. So Winnow is surrounded by museums, culture centers, zoos, and statues of famous people in Japanese history. Now here's a little bonus. The rocket launcher for Japan's first satellite. Elon Musk, eat your heart out.
A quick pit stop and I'm back on the road, or footpath, or I'm walking.
I got a little bored walking, so I decided to test out the slow motion feature on my camera. Feels like I'm walking in slow motion too. Can you imagine living in this building? Waking up to this every day? Came to a little fork in the road, time to make a decision. Which way should I go? I decided to go left, and I hope it's not a dead end. Fortunately, it was not a dead end, and I also found this little green bridge that I could walk through. Or walk under? Now I found this little maze in the back streets where there's plenty of places to go drinking at night, and you never know what you're going to find when you turn the corner.
Okay, I had no idea, but I just walked into the middle of the Love Hotel District. You know, they take credit cards at these places. You want that showing up on your statement?
And I've officially arrived at Ugani Station. Probably not the most glamorous part of Tokyo, but it's got a nice homey feel.
And right in the middle of all these hotels, there's a place where people live. I hope the rent is really cheap.
And these people have the best of both worlds. Trains on one side, hotels on the other. I hope they got a good deal.
Next stop is Nippori Station.
In case you're wondering, I'm still walking along the Yamanote Line. Something tells me I'm getting close to Nippori Station. Could be that sign. And here we are at Nippori Station. Next stop, Nippori. Something you don't see every day, a tattoo shop. Yes, you can get a tattoo in Tokyo. And I've made it to Nippori Station. Next stop, Tabata Station. Check out this kickboxing and grappling gym. If you'd like to see more videos of Tokyo, subscribe to this channel. And here we are at Tabata Station.
And there you have it, Tabata Station. Next stop, Magome.
I think I severely underestimated the amount of steps I'd have to climb to do this video.
Another little unexpected gem. Old maps. Looks like you can buy signs from train stations there. Like old signs.
And here's the other side of Tabata Station, a lot more modern than the little exit I showed you a moment ago. I found a drum school. I bet their neighbors love them. Simultaneously, one of the most charming and maddening things about Tokyo is the layout of the streets. They go every direction.
Okay, I think I'm coming up on Akabane Station. Let's hope that's it.
Having lived in a small town with very good central planning, it's surprising to walk down the street in Tokyo, find a factory right next to a house, right next to an office building, and then a cafe, all on one street. Every little neighborhood in Tokyo has its own character. I'm coming up on Komagome, and I'm seeing some Korean restaurants and little bars called izakaya. Here we are at Komagome. Fun fact, Jizodori in Komagome is also known as Harajuku for grannies. At the time I was there, it didn't really add up, but I think there's something wrong with this clock.
Wait. That clock was all wrong. It's almost 3 o'clock.
And we made it to Shinagawa Station.
I'm way behind schedule. No time to waste. That was Shinagawa Station. Next station, Otsuka. Between Sugamo and Otsuka, I kind of lost sight of the Yamanote Line.
Okay, found it again. This is a really cool path. I couldn't believe I was walking between people's homes in the Yamanote Line, but it turned out to be a dead end.
Okay, I'm near Otsuka Station. There has to be a bathroom around here somewhere. Time for pit stop number 2.
And of course I got distracted by the streetcar and forgot all about the bathroom. And there's Otsuka Station. Getting a little tired at this point.
Leaving Otsuka, next stop, Ikebukuro. Seriously, I was getting pretty discouraged until I saw that sign that says walk the earth. That cheered me up.
In one of the most modern cities of the world, you might be surprised to find a little shack like this along the tracks. This is probably not going to be here much longer.
Well, it might have been a cool little pathway. It was a dead end. Look at this little building.
Of all the little places, I wish I had time to stop. Also, doesn't this house look like something out of Life After Humans or something? People always rave about how clean Tokyo is. This is one reason.
I hope it doesn't rain. I just got a couple drops on my nose, but should be okay.
And I've made it to Ikebukuro Station. Very busy place. Let's find out what time it is. It's about 4:15. I've been walking a little over 4 hours. Honestly, I'm starting to get a little worried because I see more and more umbrellas.
Okay, had to stop for a coffee. Number 1, because I want coffee, and number 2, because I had to use the bathroom. Pit stop number 2. It's actually raining a little bit harder. You can see from my shirt, it's getting close to getting rained out here.
Unfortunately, I had to tap out at Winnow Station. It was raining too hard. Of course, I took the Yamanote Line home. Well, there you have it. 26,000 steps and 5 hours later, I almost made it halfway. I'll be putting out part 2 soon.